two teams from the NL. It'll be the San Diego Padres taking on the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball right here on 2K Sports.
Dan Uggla. He is a man who gets things done offensively. We'll see if he can do it today. Here's the offense for Bud Black. John leading it off is Will Venable. Line fair down the line and right. This is a one-hopper off the wall. Take a moment to look at the Braves' defensive setup. Thoughts, John? Anybody standing up?
Well, one of the more consistent fielders you'll find in baseball is Alex Gonzalez, and what you would have to call him is a winner. Just seems like everywhere he goes, his team happens to get in the playoffs. No big surprise, it's because he makes all the plays at short.
Ball one started off the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Swing and a miss by Jason Bartlett, and the count knotted up. 0 for 2 lifetime against Hansen. He delivers. He baffled him with a curveball, 1-2.
I pulled the string on that curveball, took a little bit off, and had him way out in front.
Bartlett puts it on the ground. Freeman fields it. And he'll step on first for out number 1.
Good piece of situational hitting right there. Man on second. You got to get him to third. Even with the out, he does it. Good piece of baseball.
It's Maben at the plate.
Turner Field was good to the Braves last season. Best home record in the major leagues.
1-0 count. He took that last one, and it was out of the zone. I don't think many would realize Atlanta. There's contact. He drove it well. Bourne will field. And he grabs it in his truck. Here comes the runner for the plate. A run comes home. And in the batter's box, it's Guzman. Well, they've done themselves quite a job here. This is a nice push at this point of the ball game to get out in front.
Well, they've staked out an early lead in this one, just where they want to be.
Well, you know, when you hit like this in the first inning, you start to anticipate maybe a healthy bit of run support coming in this game. And Uggla's there to retire the side. And we will see Matt Latos pitching. He's starting the game for San Diego. And Steve, as he gets into this Atlanta lineup, what are you expecting to see? Ground ball, Bourne. And that's out number 1, stepping in the bag. Take a look here at the lineup for the Braves. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Yeah, take a look at Alex Gonzalez. He's a guy that's very sure-handed at the shortstop position. He's got a little bit of pop in his bat. Not a very good on-base percentage, more of a free swinger, but he's a guy that, given the opportunity in the clutch, drives in a lot of big runs. That's what you like about a guy at your shortstop position.
And Latos has him 0-1 with that called strike.
Well, the Braves and the surprising San Diego Padres last year neck and neck for that wild card race in the National League.
And it's taken outside by Prado for a ball. How about, Steve, you play 162 games and you end up looking at game 162 last year to decide the end?
Well, I'll tell you what, it didn't look good for the Braves late, but they found a way to end up getting to the playoffs. A real credit to them and to Bobby Cox on his way out.
Latos with a delivery. That's hit foul by Prado.
Foul!
Swung on and missed. That is strike 3. Martin Prado is gone.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
We'll take a quick look at the Padres and their defensive alignment. Particular standouts here, John?
We always want to keep an eye on Orlando Hudson. The O-Dog still has the great range for a guy who's getting a little bit older. He's great, though, at going back and getting pop-ups. He can let your outfielders play deep because he has the ability to go back and take the bloops away from the hitters.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
Well, I have to go out of the strike zone here on the 0-1 count. He tends to be very aggressive here. See if you can't get him to chase.
And that'll retire the side. Caught by Hudson. And nothing across here in this half of the inning.